So George just released a new book, and it's not the one you want, it's actually the one nobody asked for, and it's called Rise of the Dragon, and it's an abbreviated version of the Fire and Blood history book released a few years back, with lots of gorgeous artworks attached. Now the purpose of this review, breakdown / discussion video is to respect your wallet and respect your time. That being said, should you buy this book? Not really. It depends on who this is for. If you're a hardcore fan or a collector, then you probably already have it. But for the casual fans, the people who don't really think about Game of Thrones 9 to 10 months out of the year, maybe they have a DVD or a t-shirt or something, they kind of remember some of the characters' names, your casual fans. Should they buy this? No. But it would make a great gift for that Game of Thrones fan in their life. That being said, should the actual fans buy this? When I say fans, I mean the people who watch YouTube videos on the topic, they read the books, they know the characters' names, most likely a majority of the people watching this video right now. The answer to that is also no, because you most likely already have the Fire and Blood history book that they released a few years ago, and this is just a glorified and abbreviated version of that. But it would make a nice gift to receive. The best way to describe this is if Rise of the Dragon is the theatrical version of the movie, Fire and Blood is the extended edition. It has over 300 pages of text with over 100 pages of new illustrations versus Fire and Blood, which has a little over 700 pages of text, and very few of those pages are illustrations mixed in. In case you're wondering, the art in Rise of the Dragon is absolutely gorgeous. Most of these artists, you've heard of them before: Chase Stone, Joshua Kairos, Magali Villeneuve, and Artak Altanaz. By the way, if I butchered any of those names, I apologize. But these guys are legendary in the Ice and Fire community, and they really help make the book come alive. Of course, there are other amazing artists who helped carry the price of this book, but the ones I mention are the ones I've always seen in the community. But many of these other ones are fairly new, and I hope they stick around because their art is also very stunning. That being said, I fail to understand the purpose of this and who this is for. Is it supposed to be a coffee table book? Because it's a bit too pricey and big for that. Is it just a collector's item? Needless cash grab? Or is George just throwing a bone to his publisher and friends? Regardless, it just seems a bit pointless. If anything, what they should have done was, instead of an abbreviated version of Fire and Blood, they should have hired more artists or paid the ones here even more money and given us a book consisting of 200 to 250 pages of just beautiful art detailing the history of Ice and Fire up to a certain point, and added maybe a small paragraph or two to give us detail of what the illustration is showing. If that's what this was, then it definitely would have been worth your time. But as it stands, this book, I can't really recommend this for anybody but collectors and hardcore fans to check out. However, the audiobook, on the other hand, I can safely recommend that to any fan because it's narrated by the wonderful Harry Lloyd, who plays Dany's brother Viserys in the first season of Game of Thrones. He's the one that got the Golden Crown treatment, and his voice is amazing. It's butter. He narrates it very well, and it's 8 hours worth. So if you want Harry Lloyd to whisper about rape, incest, and murder in your ear, the naughty stuff, then definitely pick up this audiobook. But guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. But as always, let me know if you plan on getting this for yourself or a friend, or you're just patiently waiting for Winds of Winter. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps out the channel. But once again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.